like I was saying, my phone had to go delete some stuff. But I have no major bills, so um, I recommend if you got like houses, house notes, car notes, and all this kind of stuff, I recommend you knock a lot of that stuff out until you get into um, logging or find you somebody that's gonna pay you by the day, regardless of how the day go. You got your set rate, and I've had that, and it works out, man. Good, too, because let's just say if you start your day off and get up and come to work, and like how now I'm sitting here, no matter as I'm sitting here right now by getting paid by the load, I'm just burning time. But if I was getting paid by the day, I gotta come to work. It ain't my fault that the road ain't ready. So even if Brian Carbon said, well, we just gonna wait till tomorrow, you can still get paid for like a half a day. It just depending on who the guy you drive for. It may pay you for a whole day because you took out time to get up and come to work. But I recommend you find somebody like when you first starting out anyway, I recommend you find somebody that's gonna pay you by the day. Because if you get paid by the day, regardless of what I'm saying, one thing you don't want to get into is rushing in this business. You don't want to get into trying to hurry up and get low, because everybody know when you start moving fast, stuff can happen and stuff can go wrong real quick, real fast. Um, so I recommend that you start driving by the day, get paid by the day because it'll work out for you. Trust me, it'll work out for you. I had a guy that I drove for almost a year, made 170 a day every week. You kind of work every day. You make $850 every week. Some days you ain't do 800. Some weeks you ain't do $850 worth of work. But you still made your money. And so, like I said, it works out good for you, especially for entry level beginners that want to get into logging, and and then give you a feel of how it is. Because when you get paid by the load, me personally, I like to get paid by the load because different loads pay different prices. Um, it just depends on the distance. You know what I'm saying? That has a lot to do with it when you get paid by the load is the distance. And so therefore, man, you want to just make sure that you got everything pretty much a good understanding of what logging is, how the industry is, how it works. What's the good about it, what's the bad about it. Because I'm telling you, man, I've seen guys go out of business. It's two guys I drove for went out of business. Um, and good guys, but prices was going up with the insurance, and that's been the main part of it. Is the insurance, man? Insurance out here for logging is ridiculous, man. It is ridiculous. I got a quote, not what 3 weeks ago. They quoted me for my truck. With me driving my own truck, they wanted me to pay $2,000 a month, man, and that's not including physical damage. They just, just liability. But there's more quotes out there. I got one quote that I think it was like $1,100 a month, but it didn't cover my truck. But it was cheaper. I want to find one that covers my truck that I can afford. Because like I said, I'm driving my own truck, so I know how I would do it. Excuse me, guys. I gotta have to cut that out. But man, I'm telling y'all, man. Once you get into this logging, you will see how things are, man. And every week, man, it's not always good. Some weeks you be like, man, ain't no way I'm doing this. But I'm actually thinking about going over there in the crystal and sit down, eat me some breakfast, and just meditate on some things that I got going on how to approach it. But I can say I wish I would have got into logging earlier in my years, because I'm 34 years old now. I'll be 35 in December, and I didn't come from a family of truckers. Now I had a great uncle that had a truck, but he have multiple businesses. So I don't nobody in my family that I know of was a logger, and so I feel like for me stepping out into this stuff and making waves for my boys, because I have 5 boys, and so I wanted to leave them something that they can continue to make money off of while I'm dead and gone. And that's why I work so hard, man, with trying to get these loads and trying to get my truck situation situated. My bad. I'm trying to get my truck situated because I'm telling you now, I don't want 10, 20 trucks. I don't want 10, 20 trucks. That's a headache. That is a headache. I just want about 2 or 3 good trucks, customized how I want them, looking good how I want them to look, running good how I want them to run, and I'm gonna be satisfied with that because I know I can make some good money to have a comfortable life for myself as well as my kids with 3 trucks. Now whether they want to go over the road or logging or whatever they want to do with it, that's totally up to them. But I want to at least do my part to have at least 3 trucks for my sons, to where they do whatever they want to do with them. Just leaving something for them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody leave nothing for me. My father didn't give me nothing. Only thing I tell everybody this: me and my father actually came together. And I know I'm off topic right now, but me and my father actually built a relationship based on our love and passion for horses. That's the only thing my father ever gave me was a horse, and he came and stole it back about a week while I was at work and gave it to his friend. Then he moved to Louisiana. But we still have a relationship. We still talk. Actually, I talked to him the other day, just checking up on him because he's in Terrytown, Louisiana, and they just had Ida come through, so they don't even have lights or water, and it's been now going on almost 2 weeks. Yesterday made a week, my bad. But pray for them. But when it comes to logging, like I said, I wish I would have got into it earlier because the freedom that it brings, trucking period, you know what I'm saying? Not sitting behind the desk, not being told when to punch the clock, when can I go to the bathroom, not being told what time I have to go to lunch and how long I got to spend on lunch. No, in these trucks, not log trucks. I don't know about how guys doing it now in the OTRs, but you have about 30 minutes to take a lunch break when you're OTR. Here in this log truck, I can stop wherever I want to stop. I ain't worried about no ELD system. I can eat however long I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just it's so much freedom when it comes to trucking, man, and I appreciate every moment of it. I enjoy every moment of driving these trucks. And some days are frustrating. Don't get me wrong. Some days are real frustrating. But you have to understand what you're doing and what your goal is, and this part of my job. So you can't let it wear you out, tie you down. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat the meat, throw away the bone. And so with trucking as a logger, from my perspective, man, I would encourage anybody to get into it. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous, man. Really dangerous. I had an accident a few years back, totaled the truck out, and been in a lot of close calls. A lot of close calls. I'm talking about running red light, stop sign, coming down there, can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff happening, even from blowouts. You know what I'm saying? But just I encourage anybody to get into it. Just to try it, you know what I'm saying? You never know what you could be. I never thought that I'd be owning a log truck and actually enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I actually own a log truck, man, and like I said before I got my CDLs, I was a doggone welder my whole life out. That's all I knew was to weld. I know how to work on cars a little bit here and there, and I do different stuff. But as far as a career, and as far as a business, I never thought that I would be owning or starting a log trucking company. And because honestly, when I coming up as a young boy, I thought, and I'm just gonna be blunt with it, man. I thought log trucking was for old white guys that was fat, out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Smoke cigarettes all day. I didn't want that. But man, when I got into it, there's a lot of younger guys into it now. A lot of middle-aged guys, but I just want to say, man, in these times right now, man, go for it. If you want to start that business, man, come sit down, come together with you a plan. Like I said, everybody's situation. Let me tell you something. And and it's crazy because I drove for several different people as a log truck driver. And I talked to a lot of different drivers, let me say, that own trucks. And people will try to encourage you not to start before you even start. And you can't allow that to dictate your situation, because their experiences may not be your experiences. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand just because they couldn't doesn't mean you can't. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand, like, and know that this is what I want to do. Whether I fail at it or not, I at least have to give it a try, because I feel this burning sensation in me that I don't want to be stuck driving for somebody else. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if that's not you, then why settle for driving with somebody else when you could drive for yourself? And then that's why, man, the trucking industry now it's took off. You see a lot of small businesses, guys starting their trucking businesses, and man, I congratulate them for that. And you have to understand that anytime you start something from the ground up, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. So you just have to stay motivated, keeping yourself motivated, knowing that, look, man, I'm struggling now, so I can be rewarded later. You see what I'm saying? Because the struggles you're going through now is starting up as a small company, business driver, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You have to put that hard work, that effort, that drive, that passion into it, so you can be rewarded years from it down the road. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I can put my truck on the road right now, in the woods right now, logging right now. But I know small things that would hurt you in the woods, like having blowouts. There's been times I had blowouts 2-3 times a day. You see what I'm saying? That's slowing you down. When you could just save your money, put you brand new tires. If you can't buy them all at one time, do like I'm doing. I'm buying them as I go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to drop all this money on this truck to get it, hurry up to get it ready, then put it in the woods, and boom, something happened. I spent all my money trying to get started. So you have to kind of pace yourself with this, and know that you got to have a game plan, and you got to have more than one game plan. To be honest with you, I'm starting to sweat a little bit because it's getting hot. I got the winter down. I didn't want to burn too much diesel while I'm just sitting and waiting. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even that matters. Burning the diesel you burning, because what if you get a load and it ain't worth the diesel you spend on it? Because some of these logs don't pay as much as people think they do. Some of these loads don't pay as much as people think they do. So you have to take that all in consideration. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick little video. Thank you for all the supporters out there, man. All my new subscribers, welcome to the channel, baby. We logging, man. Hey, this is what I do. And I know some people I've been getting a lot of comments down below on a topic about the truck strike. Hey, man, I'm tired to my own opinion, just the way you tired to comment down below. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like old boy said, just because it's a comment box doesn't mean you got to comment. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to leave a comment. You can just simply move on to the next video. But for all you that's out there that's supporting the channel, that's supporting the videos, that leaving all the good positive comments, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all from my heart. I pray that you guys have a blessed and successful day today. And man, I just wanted to give y'all something, let y'all know, with this logging, man, it ain't always good. It ain't always good, so before you want to come into it, if you're looking to get into logging, make sure you got everything in order, man. And I know you still can have things in order and stuff still happen. That's just part of life. Life gonna throw you a curveball regardless. But if I can help y'all in any kind of way, man, comment down below. I can share my experiences if I can give you some type of advice or motivation, man, just let me know. I try my best to answer all the comments and everything. And so this just early morning quick video. I'll probably get you guys some more throughout the day, and we're gonna get back with y'all. Peace.